Hello everyone and welcome back to Miss Key's classroom. My name is Rachel and today you guys are coming back to school with me because it is the first day of term 2. I thought it would be fun to take you along as I head back into school today. I don't know what is going to be in today's video. We'll see where the day takes me, but for now the time is right on 7:30, so I need to head into school now. So I'll see you all when I get there. Okay, so I've just arrived at work and this is the state of my desk. I went home sick on the last day of school and so ran out the door and left my desk in quite a mess. All these children's folders and everything. And my poor plant isn't looking too well either. Yeah, she's looking a little bit droopy, so definitely need to get on to watering her so she perks up a bit. But yeah, first job is to tidy up this desk. Then I've also got to tidy up all these paints and stuff that were left over from when my year 8s did their medieval fair for Hass. So yeah, that's on my list as well. Okay, so I have tidied up my desk, feeling much better now. Everything is put away, it's in its place. So feeling great now that my desk is clean. I'm gonna head into my classroom now and start setting up in there. So welcome to my year 8 classroom if you haven't seen it before. This morning I need to change around some of the wall displays and just tidy everything up a little bit, clean off my Happy Easter quote and write up a new one. So I'll get on to doing all that in a sec. Alrighty, so I have tidied up my desk, feeling way better now, and I finally made it into my classroom. I've got my cup of coffee. How cute is this little coffee cup? It says, "You are amazing." I got it from one of my students last year. So got my morning coffee, which is good. So the time now is 8:45. I'm not actually teaching until after recess today, so not until about 11 o'clock. And so I've got a triple free, which means that I've got plenty of time to get my classroom all ready for the students to come in, and then also do some planning that I maybe didn't get to in the holidays. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to change the English wall display that I've got up because we're no longer doing our film study. We finished that. Instead we are doing poetry. So I'll show you a little time lapse of me putting up my poetry display, and then yeah, I've just got some planning to do. So I'll probably check in with you guys again after I've had my lessons. So I've got year 8 home group and then I've got year 12 English. So I'll check in with you guys probably at lunchtime actually. And yeah, I'll let you know how my day's been. This is the film techniques display I need to take down. As you can see, I've got quite a big board, so my poetry display will fit really well on here. I'm just going to start off by taking down my film techniques display so that I've got a nice bare wall to put up the new poetry display. Okay, so this is my big folder of classroom displays. Look, I've got so many, they're falling out everywhere. But I'm just going to filter through these and find my poetry ones. I have 3 different ones that relate to poetry. So we've got figurative language, if I can get it out of the folder there. Then I'm looking for, there's one about sound devices as well. Oh yeah, here it is. Sound devices. And then there's one more that I've got that I'll try and find too. I think it's like language features or something like that. So I'll try find that one as well. Oh, I've got a poetry banner. I'll see if that'll fit on the wall too. Okay, I found all of my wall displays. We've got figurative language, language techniques, and sound devices. So I am just gonna put these all up on my wall now, do a little time lapse. All of the displays that I'm putting up are available on my Teachers Pay Teachers. I'll link them all in the description below if you're interested. So yeah, definitely check them out if you're looking for some new wall displays or anything like that, because they're all available for purchase in my little Teachers Pay Teachers store. All right, the 3 displays are up on the wall. They're looking really good. I ended up still having room down the bottom, but that's okay. I was gonna put up the little descriptions for each, but I thought I wouldn't have enough room, but then I actually would have. But oh well, that's okay. I think it looks really good overall. So I just realized that in the school holidays, we had 3 different birthdays in our class, so I'll have to remember to sing happy birthday to those 3 students this morning as well. Hello everyone, I am back again to check in. I just had my Year 8 home group first up, and then I had my Year 12 class. Heaps of my Year 12s were away on an excursion today, so we had a very sort of chilled out, quiet lesson, I suppose. They were just working on an assignment. I absolutely love teaching Year 12s. I think that it's such a fun age to teach because they're sort of right on the cusp of being real young adults and heading off into the real world. So for Year 12, I teach Essential English, which is sort of like a pathway to be able to go into TAFE and those sorts of things, and it sort of teaches students real life English, I suppose, and how to navigate the world of English and language when you leave school. So looking at how to communicate in the workplace and all those sorts of things. So that's what I teach for Year 12. Like I said, I absolutely love it. I adore having my Year 8s. They are so much fun, but I also really love having Year 12. So it was great to see them today, touch base, see how their holidays were and all those things. So yeah, the time is now nearly 1:15. I've got yard duty in about 10 minutes time, so I just thought I'd do a quick check-in before I head off to yard duty. This afternoon I have got a double free again. So Mondays is my really easy kind of cruisy day, I suppose, because I've got so many free lessons. But this afternoon I need to do some planning for one of my subjects tomorrow. I've got my ISEC class. So ISEC is the program in which international students come to Australia, and it's sort of like their transition class before they go into mainstream classes. So I've got them tomorrow. So I am planning on doing a sort of little transition to Australia video where they have to talk about their transition to Australia, what's different between their home country and Australia, maybe how they've settled in, anything that they've loved, something they've found difficult or challenging. So I'm going to write that task this afternoon. And then I also need to pick a new novel for my Year 8s to study for independent reading. So I might go down and have a look in the big compactus of our texts to pick out a new novel. So I'll check in with you guys after lunch, after I've actually eaten my lunch, had time to sit down and do that, and after I've had yard duty as well. So I'll check in with you in an hour or so to let you know what novel I pick for my Year 8s. Excuse my very messy desk again. I just wanted to show you what I'm having for lunch. I'm having some very, very yummy chicken tacos. All right, hello everyone, I am back. The time is nearly 3:45 now, so it's after school. School is completely finished. So I had my double free just then, and I actually had quite a productive time. So I did my planning for my ISEC class, like I was talking about, created their task sheet and everything. Then I headed down to the library to pick out a independent reading novel that my Year 8s are going to read together. So I decided on this one. It's called 2 Weeks with the Queen. It's by Maurice Gleitzman. I've heard good things about it, so we're just going to read this one. Every Wednesday we do reading as a class. Sometimes we read poetry, other times we read news articles, but I want to get my students reading proper novels again, and so we're going to do this one as a whole class, and it will just be for a bit of fun to expose them to a novel again, because unfortunately a lot of them don't read outside of school. So I thought that reading a class novel that's low stakes, there's no assignment attached to it or anything, thought that was a good idea to get them reading again. So I'm back in my classroom now because I actually made another wall display that I'm going to put up as well. So we are about to start Black Death tomorrow in history, and so one of the activities we're going to do tomorrow is looking at the symptoms of the Black Death. And so the students are going to look up all the symptoms and what they looked like on a person, and then I've made a little cutout of a human that I'm going to put up on the wall, and they're going to stick all the symptoms on. So I'll put that one up now, I'll show you what it looks like, and then yeah, I think it's nearly time for me to head home after that. I've got a little bit of work to do, just got to put some stuff up on our online learning system for my lesson tomorrow with my Year 8s. But yeah, other than that, I'm nearly finished for the day. So I'm going to put up my new display now, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So I'm just going to add this new Black Death wall display to our medieval Europe wall because it fits in really nicely. Hopefully this activity will be a bit of fun tomorrow. Okay, so this is what I've ended up with. There is our little peasant. I think I'm going to call them Sam. Bit of a gender neutral name for our peasant. I just used some black card to construct our peasant. But yeah, it came out really well. Hopefully it'll be a fun activity. There's the rest of our medieval wall for you. So yeah, it's looking really good. So I'm just inserting this little clip to show you how this activity turned out when I did it with my students. And yeah, I think it went really well. They each had a symptom that they had to represent on Sam in some way. And yeah, even though it went really well, Sam looks very, very sick at the moment. So yeah, not in too good shape. Okay, so I am heading home now, but I just wanted to show you the beautiful gum trees that are surrounding my school. Listen to those birds. It is so lovely to always leave school with this view. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I finally made it home. The time is now nearly 5:15. I've just been at home chilling out for a little bit. And yeah, so I've still got a little bit of planning to do for my Year 8 HAS lesson in particular for tomorrow. Like I showed you before, we're doing that Black Death task where they have to stick up the symptoms on our little human cutout. But there's a couple more activities that I need to plan prior to doing that. So I'll do those in a minute. But I wanted to show you what was waiting on my doorstep when I got home. A package from the lovely Esther & Co. I ordered a jumper that I'd had my eye on for a long time, and it was on sale when they had like 20% off site-wide or something like that. So I'll show you what I got. So this is what I bought. Excuse all the rustling. Oh my God, it's so cute. Look at that. A bit hard to see in this tiny little angle, but it's a very thick, I don't know if it'll focus, there we go. Thick sort of knit with a sort of like a rust colored fleck throughout it. Oh my God, it's so cuddly. I cannot wait to wear this. I'm so glad that it's coming into winter because as much as I love summer clothes, I'm excited for it to be finally sweater weather again. So yay, keen to wear that one. That looks gorgeous. But yeah, so for now I am just going to finish off some planning. I'll probably wrap this video up now actually, so that I can get onto planning, because then tonight at 6:30 I am going to the gym. I am going to a CrossFit class, so that'll be fun. So I've just got a little bit of time to finalize my planning. But yeah, overall it was a pretty chill first day back at school actually, mainly because I only taught one lesson plus home group. I think tomorrow will be a bit more full on because I've got majority of my classes tomorrow, so we'll be getting right back into it. I've also got a student teacher at the moment as well, so she'll be taking my Year 8s. So I've got her to think about as well. So yeah, tomorrow will definitely be a bit more of a full-on day, I think. But for now, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Again, bit of a random day at school. Whenever I start filming a day in the life video, I don't really know what it's gonna show. But I hope that you found some of this maybe a little bit interesting, give you a bit of an insight into high school teaching again. But yeah, for now, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!